Tech practitioners are asking the federal government to create theatres in local government areas. And this, they say, will boost the theatre development and culture and also create employment. And this was highlighted at the premiere of a stage play titled Blind Stab, written by TVC's correspondent, Ola Awakon.
They once asked a wise man.
Professional theatre practice in Nigeria is said to have become more of a thing of the past, unlike what obtained in the early 1960s up to the 1980s, when live theatre was vibrant in many parts of the country, even in university campuses. The situation has deteriorated to an extent where trained artists hardly think of making a living from the stage. With this in mind, the production team of the stage play Blind Stab resolved to beat this reasoning. Blind Stab is a satire that caricatures the activities of some politicians who go to the level of diabolical machinations and ritualism to attain their political height.
A lot of people, instead of going to the theater to watch stage plays, they rather go to the cinema to watch movies. So what we have tried to do is we don't try to bring them out of the cinema. We tell them to bring the cinema, then we take the stage play into the cinema for them. That's the whole reason. That's the whole idea. In our own little way of trying to promote and sustain the theater culture.
The writer Ola Awakon wants the government to create mini theaters in local governments to create avenues for preservation of history through the theater.
As little as, encouraging the grassroots to visit the theater goes a long way. As little as, giving a contract to established playwrights to write about the history of a particular environment, a particular setting in Nigeria goes a long way. Take for instance, if I am from Ikorodu and I'm a playwright and I do a play about the history of Ikorodu, nothing stops the local government chairman of Ikorodu, if we have a theater there, encouraging everybody to say, okay, with a token, you can know about the history of Ikorodu by going to the theater in this local government to watch this play about Ikorodu.
By extension, giving the younger people soft employment. Because if you see the play we've done today, there are about 15 persons on set. Now that's the actors. We have crew members. Now at the end of the day, because whether you like it or not, the youth, the younger persons, they are working so hard going into the entertainment industry because that's where they're probably looking for means of livelihood.
Guests and crew wants the government to do more in supporting the theatre tradition in Nigeria. They believe that this will do more to increase the GDP of the economy, create more jobs, and give global relevance to Nigeria. Theophilus Elama, TVC News, Lagos.